Hey, what up? How's it going, Comedy Door? Morning. Oh man. So there's when I get my fan for my graphics card, I'll be able to do this year. I'm gonna be doing a lot more 3D like VR. There's program that can get certain games that aren't usually VR into a VR setting. It's pretty cool. We'll be able to play some horror games in VR. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool. The VR experience. Let's listen to some jams before we start. What up, Spicy Mayo? How's it going? And then we got let's see. Bum, 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 bum. I'm gonna try to play Silent Hill 2 in VR. I'm gonna try to do this one in VR, and should be good. Might be able to do Dead Space in VR. I'm not sure. Maybe. I have to see which games I could do it. But boom, 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 boom. Mm-hmm. Command and Conquer.
This is your last chance. After this, there is no turning back. You take the blue pill. The story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe.
You getting some recovery for tomorrow?
You take the red pill. You stay in Wonderland.
Who's that? Hey, what up, Soul? Shit, I just woke up a little while ago. I went to sleep like twice today. 'Cause I was trying to get some sleep. I woke up. I went to sleep like twice today. 'Cause I was trying to get some sleep. I went to sleep like twice today. 'Cause I was trying to get some sleep. I woke up. I went to sleep like twice today. I went to sleep like twice today. 'Cause I was trying to get some sleep. I woke up. I went to sleep like twice today. 'Cause I was trying to get some sleep. I woke up. I went to sleep like twice today. 'Cause I was trying to get some sleep. I woke up. I went to sleep like twice today. 'Cause I was trying to get some sleep. I woke up. I went to sleep like twice today. 'Cause I was trying to get some sleep. I woke up. I went to sleep like twice today. 'Cause I was trying to get some sleep. I woke up. I went to sleep like twice today. 'Cause I was trying to get some sleep. I woke up. I went to sleep like twice today. 'Cause I was trying to get some sleep. I woke up. I w Hogwarts would be cool in VR. Did you get the VR videos that I sent you? So I'm sure you probably knew about it, but so all the real engine fours and fives most likely can be converted from what the video is saying. It's gonna be cool. There's a lot of these games that I'm gonna find out which ones we could do VR, and we gotta finish. We gotta start this one, but I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Yeah, so I'm gonna hook that up when I get my new card. I wouldn't mind seeing if I could do it with Metro Exodus because they have the VR version afterwards, part 2. Be good to do both in VR. You beat all the GTAs? How long did it take you? Damn. That's a lot. Whoa, whoa. Yeah, we might be able to play High in Life on VR because it's got to be 4 and 5 Real Engine. But yeah, I got that one somewhere in here. Let's see. Oh, I probably passed it. The Witcher 3. Yeah, I'll have to look into it, see which ones I could. I'm gonna look forward to some VR this year. It's got sent it to you on Discord. Hold on. You said a replay? Alright, I'll check it out right now. I'm doing all the replays when I start the game. When I'm starting to stream, the first thing I do is cast some games, whatever's there. So I've been doing that. Makes it easier for people to see what games got casted. At least for now. Instead of trying to find it somewhere in the middle of the videos. Yeah, so it's gonna be good. Can't wait. A lot of good games. Oh, a game. Oh, okay, okay. I thought you had a replay of a 1v1 in a team game. Oh, you meant a game? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll check it out. Shoot, I don't even have any room right now to play any other games. I got so much that I have to clear that I'm like, I gotta hold back, wait for some good deals now. There's I got the Choo Choo Charles. Someone wanted me to play Choo Choo Charles. We still got with Riven we have 3. We have the Mist, we have Riven, Mist 2. And they're all kind of like related. You're a Zergling? Zergle? What's your favorite playstyle? Zergle. I'm a random player, so I play all 3. I do Zerg, Terran, and Protoss. Welcome. Welcome to my domain. Let me check who sent, if anybody sent any replays. Iron Rebellion. Oh, let me turn off the. Oh yeah, I think I seen a clip of that. That's where you're yeah, Robot Jocks, Robot Wars, like the movie. Okay, viewer replays. Okay, there we go. Oh well. Here we go. Okay, so we got one. I got one. I tried a variation. Seems, but needs some fine tuning. All right, we'll check it out right now. Let's see. Let's do this. The Titan fights in that game. You played the game? You seen it? All right. Here we are. On the top left, we have Vinkeen's Cove, our Terran player in the red. It is Nino Finley facing up against our Protoss player in the blue. Chrono boosted. It is from Force, not Florencio. That'll mess with people's heads, right? So what are we doing? We're going for a probe scout. Early probe scout. No pylons. No pylons. And then we're going for a proxy. So we're gonna deal with yeah, we're gonna have to get that gas. I think that's a late gas, right? Yeah, that's a late gas. You kind of want the supply depot, then gas, then barracks. So you get that 50 gas by the time the barracks comes out, but we might still get it. But then it's usually for the tank timing. You get the factory on time. But we might get a Reaper with this. Let's see. Yep. We have the gas. There goes the Reaper. No factory though, because it's delayed. But we are getting 2 gases. Meanwhile, 4 gates. What do we got at home? So, okay. We're gonna go take the command center and scout at the same time. That scout's gonna be deadly. Oh, the Reaper's out. And it is moving. Oh, what do we got going over here? So we got a couple of... Now, there is a wall. So we got to get up that wall quick. I would say, if worst case, get a probe over there. And see what's going on. Reaper's coming in. It's getting dicey. We could recall. Oh, a battery shield definitely can help. Ooh, one goes down. Ooh, two goes down. Zealots are coming in. Oh, get distracted by one Marine. The Reaper pulls back. Oh. Now we are going to deny the command center, but the Reaper's... What? The Reaper's going back home. Oh. And the Zealots are getting distracted by the SCV. We are getting a couple... Oh, we got a Stalker. And the Stalker is going to help out. And the Reaper's going to decide to go back. Said, oh, shoot. His F2. Denied. Command center. We got no tech. No tech lab. Oh, no. There's no Cyclone coming out. Hellion is not going to be the answer. We have to rely on these Marines, but we got two Stalkers coming out. The Reaper finally going back. Doesn't know what to do. Been going back and forth for the last minute. Oh, attack. Yep, get her done. Those will also do some great damage. We have some good kills. The Hellion's still not the most strongest unit to deal with two Stalkers. And we got Zealots on the way, we're gonna pull back. Let the Zealots take care of the rest. And then pull it back. Go. Oh, there's no supply depots. We can't wall. We do have the resources to wall, but even then, oh no, the whole position, the last resort. That was a good attempt though. That Zealot is holding on. We got another Zealot. That SCV right there minding his own business. Listening to music the whole time. Oh shit, what's going on here? Finally got... Oh, the Liberator takes out a Stalker, a Zealot, but now it's in the wrong spot. There's no repairing ability. Well, nope. There was a chance. Still making SCVs like a boss. And a GG is called out from Nino Bentley. The wheels fell off, that's for sure. Look at the wheel. Alright. GG. Yeah. Gotta be careful with the 4 gates. 4 gates are pretty interesting. So, right off the bat, you can make a pylon right away when you need to, and then go all the way over here and make another pylon and forge 4 gateways so that you can get 16 workers. But if you don't, that's because you're trying to save everything for the pylon and the gateways. If you do that, then you have to make sure that, you know, the timing's right, and when you get your units, you move out. But then you have to decide how many units is enough units. Is it 2 Zealots, 3 Zealots, 4 Zealots? Do I move out at 6 Zealots? So that's where it gets a little tricky with not putting a pylon down. Unless you have those answers, sometimes the pylon, so you can get 16 workers, is helpful. But also the pylon in general, like say right here, for this particular build, if the pylon was right here, get 16 workers, while this probe is getting to an area to make a base. And see, if you look at the resources, 400 resources, and we got only one pylon barely starting, but we're supply blocked at the same time. You know, this is where you get supply blocked. And so you do have resources for gateways, right? But we're definitely dragging on the 16 worker. We're gonna get the 4 gateways. The 4th gateway is still delayed, even after the sacrifice of not making a pylon over there. The chrono boost is going partially to the workers, but okay, so now we're at 16 workers, and now we're getting gas. Alright, so if that pylon was already up, we can make the cybernetics core a little quicker. That's one thing when we're ready to do the cyb. Yeah, the cybernetics core is going to be very important because you need to make sure you have a battery shield here. You got to make sure you have a battery shield here for the Reaper. If you're going to do a 4 gate without any gateways on that side, you need a battery shield. The Reaper is going to most likely come often, and you know, at least you got one charge that you could do with the battery shield on top of one drain. So this is where the chrono boost, you start thinking about the chrono boost. So when do I chrono boost? Is it just the beginning? Is it the beginning and then after I make my gateways? Is it all the way through? Do I need any kind of energy for anything? Well, there could be 2 reasons why you need energy. And you might need both of those reasons together. One of them is a battery shield. If you're attacking them or you're going to attack but you haven't revealed yet, and you have a battery shield, you could at least keep these probes alive for a little bit without getting mineral distracted from a Reaper. And then you could use the recharge to help it one more time while the Reaper is trying to drain the shield battery. The battery shield, you know? And then for that, eventually it will drain after 2, you know, because of the cooldown. But then that's where you could recall. You could recall another zealot, 1 zealot if you wanted to, right? You recall 1 zealot, and you recall it over here, and then your zealot's over here messing with it until the cybernetics core, until the stalker comes out, you know. Or you make the stalker right away, let the battery shield. You make a battery shield, you let the battery shield deal with the Reaper while you get 1 stalker. Your stalker comes out while you get your army ready. You recall your stalker back over here to protect. The Reaper will leave, but then you have your other army ready to go attack. That, you know, you could think about stuff like that. But you got to deal with the first problem, is the Reaper. It's going to be there. How are you going to take care of it? You know, if you're not going to build a gateway here, you have to recall back home. And for the meantime, you could delay with the battery shield, because battery shield, you don't need gas. But right here, if that Reaper, basically, if I was playing this game and I was Terran, shoot, I'll lift up real quick, make a bunker at the high ground, and then just kill my opponent with just this single Reaper. You know, have two probes come down, 2 SCVs come down here on auto repair. Put 2 SCVs up here on auto repair. Lift up this. I already know it's a proxy. There's no buildings here. Just kill all the probes. Kill them all. You know, just what happens is that the player doesn't know what to do and panics and F2s back and forth for the next minute. You know, imagine, you know. And then he dies right there. But imagine how much time he could have killed all these right here. And then a bunker up in the high ground with some repair will take care of the stalker potential. So it's a good build to have. But you gotta take care of all those little situations. But at the same time, it doesn't stop there, because you could deny. The biggest thing that you would want to do is be able to have a chance to deny the command center. That's on a good situation. After that, you have to remember that you have to do a follow-up. You have to go for an expansion eventually and set up the next transition. What's the next plot? Because this isn't the winning plot most of the time. This is just the stalling plot. The intro distraction. It's not gonna be the end all, because of the things that I said. A Reaper's always common. Your workers are gonna be in jeopardy. You do have the ability to make a battery shield, so that's something I would advise. But then you still are gonna get locked out of the main base a lot of times. So you have to figure out how you're gonna do that. You can get a sentry, you get one sentry and a couple stalkers and some zealots, and then you force field the bunker, right? You could force field the bunker, and break the bunker there. But you have to make a decision right there. There's a couple things you could try to do, but it has to be before the tank comes out. If the tank comes out, then that's it. You can't go through. You have to just delay, take an expo and delay their bases. GG. Some Thor Rush is good. I like Thor Rushes. Yeah, the big daddies. Was him pulling back the Reapers a good play? No. That was a bad habit play. He uses F2, and F2 is all army. So he accidentally F2s his army, so that what happens is, if there's another unit out in the map, it's gonna go back home. So then he's gonna be like, oh no, I want you to go back over there, and then it goes back home because he's using F2 for everything. And so F2 can be a gift and a curse. If you're trying to do multi-prong attacks, you don't want to use F2. You want to keep away from F2, or else it messes up everything. I think it was, even if he didn't suspect the proxy, I feel like it would have done him better. He would have killed all the probes. But he still had his hand in the cookie jar. In StarCraft, you got to remember, the story of the kid that got greedy. Or even, it happens a lot to monkeys do that a lot. Where you put, you have a cookie jar, right? And a cookie jar, pretty clever. A cookie jar technically has enough space for somebody to go in there and take just a couple cookies, just a couple, not too many, because if you take too many, that means you got a wider grip. If you got a wider grip, you can't get your hand out of the cookie jar, because you got greedy. You can't get that many at once. Then you're trying, right? The best thing to do to not get caught with your hand in the cookie jar is to moderation. Let go of some and then pull back. But you get greedy. So the Terran player, when you know that it's a proxy, you don't have to have your command center. You can cancel, save that resource. You know what he's doing. You have leverage. You can lift up your barracks, get a bunker, and then just wait for him to come at you. He's not going to be able to do too much, and you're going to have the upper hand, because your base is, your stuff is at your home, not the Protoss is at your natural. Eventually that's going to get taken out. Those are things that those are productions you would want as a Protoss. So yeah, you have the upper hand, but you got to make sure you're not so greedy and just want everything. So you got to cancel your command center sometimes and say, this is enough. I have a good lead. I don't need an extra lead. I have a good lead already with this situation. And all I have to do is micro my Reapers as good as I can, and then just hurt them so badly. If I can, if I can kill more probes right now than him, why do I need a base? Why do I need a second base? I'd rather just not be greedy. Pull back. I know I have some leverage, and just kill as many workers as I can. But instead he panicked and he used the F2 at the same time, so the Reaper kept going back and forth. Like, he wanted to go back over there, but his F2 said, no, let's go over there. Bunker up as always. Yeah, bunker because of the stalkers. You want to go for a bunker because there's always potential of stalkers or depths. And if you have Marines up in the open with no bunker, eventually they're gonna die. They don't have enough DPS unless you get the tank out in or the Cyclone. But the factory didn't have a tech lab. Yeah. So yeah, Scoplio. Yeah. If you guys ever want to send replays, you guys can send me replays in my Discord. What's better, bunker at the ramp or closer to the CC on main? Bunker by the choke. A bunker at the choke. If you're dealing with the Protoss, a bunker at the choke, and eventually a turret in your main natural for the Oracle. You're gonna be dealing with a lot of Oracles these days, so you're gonna have to make sure you get a turret at your main, and your bunker at your ramp. If the safest, even in a TVT, if you even start off with a bunker at your ramp, you're gonna save yourself from like a 3 racks Marine rush, a proxy 3 racks or a proxy 4 racks. Any of that kind of shenanigans, you'll be able to deal with it with a bunker at the high ground. You can salvage the bunker until you're Masters player. I wouldn't worry about not doing it, or until you're high diamond, I wouldn't worry about not doing it, because it's you wouldn't be efficient enough to not want to do it in the first place. For a couple extra minerals, you wouldn't be good enough to optimize those minerals in the first place. So it's better to just be safe, have a more consistency in your playstyle, so you have more ways of practicing your main stuff. Those costs can be somewhat passable. We're not that good to be too optimal, until you are. That's when you get into the nitty gritty. But I would say bunker at the high ground, at the ramp, interior diamond would be very helpful. So many builds that if you only had a bunker up there, you'd be able to save probably some MMR. Yeah, but like I said, you could salvage it. You could salvage it at the end of the day. But you'll see me do it in TVT. Alright, in TVT you'll see me do it. Picking up pennies in front of the steamroller. Yeah, exactly. You don't want to do that. The Mangler.
Good luck. Have fun.
What up, Beta Sigma? This is StarCraft. Yeah, we'll do it versus this player. Or you scout early. Scouting early really helps you from having to not bunker.
Good job, huh? Bad news? SCV ready.
Oh, you did? Yeah. It's like a game of chess.
SCV ready. What's going on? SCV ready. In the rear. SCV ready. Huh?
What game do you play right now,
SCV ready.
Beta Sigma?
Ah! Huh? SCV ready. It's your dime. SCV ready.
Get an orbital?
Bad news. What's going on? Go, go, go! In the rear with the gear. You gonna give me orders? Outstanding. Go ahead.
CC's upgraded.
Yeah, whatever. What's going? Go ahead. Gangway coming through. In the rear with the gear. By the numbers, boy. One, you want a piece of me, boy? Order SCV ready. Well, big job, huh? This better be good.
Add-ons finished.
Okay. Let's get more supplies.
SCV ready. In the rear with the... What's going on? Yes, sir. Bad news. What's going on? Let's roll! What's that? Gangway coming through. Go ahead.
Add-on complete.
Can't wait. Armed and ready. You got... Huh? Go ahead. You gonna give me orders? Ready to roll out. Ah! You scared me! Go, go, go! By the no... Big ready to blunder. Gangway, coming. SCV ready. Victory. Fueled up, ready to go.
You gotta move out in a sec.
We hear you've been waiting on you. Who wants some? What's our target? Ready to blunder. Yep. Need something blow. Ready to roll out. Armed and ready.
Yes, sir.
Let's get into the fight. This better be good. Ready to blunder. Ready to plunder. Who wants some? This better be good. You gonna give me orders? Been waiting on you. By the number. Who wants?
Go ahead.
We have...
Armed and been waiting on you.
Give us your best shot.
This better be good. By the number. Been...
Go ahead.
You gonna... Come on.
Queued up, ready to go. What's that?
This better be good. Who wants some? Orders received.
Lay it on me.
Got freedom. Maybe...
Ready to plunder. Agree.
Speak up. What's our target?
Made for...
Incoming orders.
Ready to plunder.
What's that? Got no patience.
Fighter fighting. Yeah, right. Inbound. No one lives.
SCV ready.
We read you. Initiating.
Lay it on me.
Ready for war. Ready to plunder.
What's our target? Give us your best shot.
Ready to plunder.
Got no need something.
Fighter fight. Yeah, made for battle.
What's that?
You ready for war? Certainly.
Got no patience.
Mineral field depleted.
Ghost with lockdown. Yeah, I do sometimes ghost for the Ravens. It's just hard to know when you're gonna deal with the Ravens. So I just been dealing with the Ravens a little differently, more patiently, because yeah, the Raven play, they want to lock down your tanks. Two bases. Yeah, the objective is to go for a one base, fast gas, fast Viking count with tanks. Basically, I'm just the bunkers for the if because I'm not scouting right now. If he's going for a three barracks rush or 4 barracks rush, the bunker is gonna take care of that part. That'll take care of that. Now, that's only because, you know, I have to watch out for that. At the same time, I have to watch out for the Reaper, so we get more Reaper, more Marines. We got Marines here in case there's like even Marauder rush, you know, a Marauder rush. But now that we got a tank, starport, we're gonna get a reactor, and the reactor is gonna get us many more Vikings. For the meantime, I'm getting a bunker here for the drop. If there's gonna be a drop, it's gonna be here or somewhere here. So we get ready for the drop in case. And we got this one in case it's the it's a front rush, which at some point I'm supposed to lift the barracks up and put it over here for vision, just so I can know when he's coming and try to creep in. Because sometimes they try to creep in. It's good to know. You lift up your barracks, land it, lift it over there. Because I don't need the Marines that much. Mainly the income's gonna go towards the tanks and the Vikings. And it's already 5 minutes, so if he was gonna attack, it would have been by now. Most cases. But I still keep the bunker. But I also went this way with the Vikings. I started here just in case for whatever reason I got misplaced and he dropped me at this time. I was trying to go to that route, but he did see me with the Marine. But at the same time, I scanned to see what was going on. I know he's out here trying to find me. So I'm not trying to go too deep. You know, once I get a tracker where he's at, then I'll be able to kind of like slowly get there. Don't get too close. Get your Vikings out in the front. And the Liberator's the big part of the tanks, and the Liberator. The Liberator will be able to zone out the tank. The barracks will be able to help the Liberator from being able to do all the work on the front line, you know? There goes the Ravens. There's the Liberator again. Don't ever put the Liberator too far away from the tanks, because then they will try to snipe it. And don't leave them out of exposed, because the Vikings will try to kill them too. This is like the most wanted unit in this battle is the Liberator. That's the one that's the most hated, because it's the one that's gonna push your Terran out. And because I put most of my income on Vikings, I have more Viking counts. And the Vikings are like the bread and butter of the vision and the control. You know, you gotta make sure you watch out for them Ravens though. Those Ravens are tricky. You know, if you get in there too quick. What? HOTS is mothership core. Oh yeah, mama ship. I miss my mama ship. The pylon overcharge. Yeah, there was remember this one? That's what I used to do too. Remember when the Nexus used to have the charge? That's right. So remember he was doing all kinds of shit since the beginning of StarCraft time. The builds that I went through. Yep. Hell yeah, I used to do some crazy shit. You guys missed out on a lot. I wish I'd have been able to be streaming since then so I could put them all on YouTube, but I used to have some crazy games throughout my StarCraft. Yep. I've been Nexus rushing since StarCraft practically came out. That was, I believe that's Wings of Liberty right there, or the end of Wings of Liberty, early HOTS app before the they were doing a lot of Nexus overcharge changes with the mothership. I think it was like the beginning of HOTS is when they had the pylon, because after that it was the pylons, the pylon overcharge, and that one was dirty too. I know, all the fun. They take away all the fun. This was so fun. It was really, I got my mama ship, whooping ass with those Nexuses. It was beautiful. And then what I would do is I would worker rush too. Just straight recall over there. Say, Battle Brothers. Crazy times. I know, Shadow. Well, I try to find ways to make it more interesting. The problem is that the StarCraft culture makes the game more boring in general because people want to play safe. They want to play structure where everybody does the same build because it's optimal. But you got people like Thermal that's up there, and he does crazy stuff. Same thing with, there's a lot of people. BC Cutie. There's a lot of players that, you already see that they could make it interesting, that you could make it more fun, but they choose to be standard. They choose to play boring. It's a choice. The only problem is that they keep patching the game to that specific viewpoint, and it's kind of like, oh man, why are you making it more boring? You know, make the viewpoint, check the viewpoint on the people that play the game interesting, you know. Siege tank drops with, yeah, BSQ is the first guy I saw. That's crazy teaser challenge player before he thermal. Yeah, BSQ cutie, yeah, he was always doing challenges, you know.
This is your last chance. After this, there is no turning back.
That's why I couldn't
Take
play
the blue
League.
pill.
You have to play
Story
the
ends.
solved meta.
You wake
Yeah,
up
I
and
know.
believe
And
whatever
you have to
want.
play the solved meta. That,
You
like,
take the red pill.
how do you start
You
the
stay in
game?
Wonderland.
Learning from the
And I
beginning,
show
learning
you
on
how
your
deep the
own,
rabbit hole
coming into this like ivory school type of, you know, educational structured builds. And you're like, am I really playing the player or am I playing the meta at this point? And it's like, when I don't know the game and I'm trying to experience it naturally, it's like you're really behind some huge obstacles, you know. And but you know, the culture, you know, promotes this kind of like optimization, and yeah, it's great to see at the highest level, but it's sad to see in the lower level, because that's where the game should be really experienced and have fun, you know, and play a little jazz, get a little crazy, get a little creative. They used to always say, oh, you just gotta be like Maru. How do I get good? You just gotta be like Maru. That's, you know, that's all they said. You gotta be like this. You gotta play like Sarah. You want to be good. It's never you want to get good. You gotta learn off your experiences and try different things, explore. You know, learn the game organically. Just be like Sarah, be like Maru. So what do? They gotta. Everybody's like a Maru clone. Everybody's like a Sarah clone, trying to get good because they said that's how you get good. It's you copy them. Yeah, there's more than one way to climb a mountain. We're going towards the more duller side of climbing the mountain. We're climbing the mountains through the steps. We're not building our way up. That's my rant for 2025. First rant. 3. Let's see. Shadow says it's not fair if Protoss has cool abilities such as Disruptor. Disruptor is good, but then they've weakened it. Like, the Cyclones are really good now, which would make sense that the Disruptor stayed good. And then the Zerg had high. I just don't know why the Disruptor. It makes no sense why the Disruptors got changed. You know, they're decent. They did good. They were hard to use. They were a skilled unit. You have to have some skill to use it. Now it's like very little reasons to have it, but it's the best time to have it when you have Cyclones being so strong. Like, it would make sense. Well, Cyclones are so strong. Well, you guys have Disruptors. That's true. But now it's like, you guys Disruptors. What? They're trash now. Oh, yeah, that's true. You're right. They are trash right now. Well, that's not my fault. You know, turn one's type. So they screwed up on the Disruptor play. That should have still stayed strong. The Cyclones are already strong now, which is good in that side. And the Hydra speed charge is strong right there. With the cloud, the binding cloud attachment, extra strength, you know. So there was no point in removing the Disruptor strength. It wasn't the biggest, but it was important for Protoss. Yeah, thanks, Nick. Thanks, MDK. Well, try not to preach too much. Let's keep playing.
Good luck, have fun.
How can one even type? I can't even type Mexican. But if I was gonna say Protoss, the same thing, you know. That's rude. Yep. Let's see. Good luck. Have fun. Race. You're awesome. How do you get from good luck, have fun to F you in like 2.5 seconds? Oh man, 2025. The power of random. Add that he left game. Oh yeah, I guess. The next one, but yeah, we got. That's true, huh? I don't know if I could yet. I don't know if I could anymore. Well, I can go back real quick. It's a quick replay, right? Wait. Where does the good luck come from? Let's see. There we go. Copy. Dang. Yeah, see, that's another thing. Random. Like, we're losing arguments left and right. When it comes to random, it's a real-time strategy game. I think the importance of mystery is big, right? But, you know, we have this, like, culture where we feel like if you're random, you gotta tell them your race. And it's like, no, that's who said that, you know? It's like, you know, the argument has always been, oh, the pros or the pros do it or GMs do it or something like that. And so that was their argument. But you know what's the funny part is that the reason why they do that, the reason why higher level players tell their race when they're random is because if they don't, their opponent's gonna play different than what they would normally play, and that's not gonna help their practice because they're practicing the meta. So if I'm a random player practicing the meta, if that person is playing weird because he doesn't know what race I am in the beginning, and that person's playing weird and I can't get my meta practice, I'm gonna have to tell my race so that I can practice my meta. You know, as a random player, you know, I want to practice my meta, but I also want to be a random. That is their choice to want to practice the meta and say I'm going to tell my race so I can practice the meta. That's that person's choice. But that's there's a reason why they want to tell their race. It's not because they're good sportsmanships that just want to tell their race. No, they want to play the meta. They don't want to play weird game. So if If I don't tell you my race, you're gonna play a weird game. I don't want that weird game. I want meta. I want to get good at it, you know. So people like misunderstand that, and they think that everybody's supposed to do it, or you're a dick, you know. You're an ass if you don't. And it's like, well, no, you got it all wrong. You know, I'm not trying to play like the meta, so I don't care about you playing weird or not. You know, that's the actual argument. But yeah, they always think that because other people do it, that it's everybody should do it. And no, there's reasons. They have their own particular, you know, agenda, and that's to practice the meta in ranked and unranked. So yeah, people have this entitlement that you're supposed to tell them your race. That's why I always make fun of it, that part. 'Cause it's like, I wish that there wasn't any race. I wish when they start, they just, your name comes up and no race acknowledgement. I wish you have to scout for the race every time, even if it is a race you chose, you know? I shouldn't know that in the beginning of the game, you know? The game could do so much better if you didn't know that. If that information was unknown to you. You know how many openers could exist because of that? But because you know the beginning and information, now you know how to start the game. If you didn't know what race, now you don't know how to start the game, so you have to start it some way. You have to already make a decision. Which way do I start? That's a better way to play. It's like, should I go this way, that, you know? No, the way it is right now, oh, it's TBZ. Okay, I'm gonna start with supply depot and barracks, and, you know, very comfortable. You're like, I already got the first. Yeah, they missed the boat. But yeah, pros GG at the end of the games, but nobody on ladder does it. That is true. Shit, not even that sewer mermaid. That sewer mermaid never GGs. Hypocritical bastard. Do you guys want to play some team games? We could. We'll do a poll. See if what you guys want. Let's see. Give you guys 2 minutes. You can vote on by comment, message, or through the voting system. The argument of telling race is invalid, yeah. If you don't tell your opponent your race, you're not a bad person. Let's just change my mind. I gotta get water. But how ADHD can you get? Dude, it was love you. Who, that other person? Shoot, I probably do have ADHD. You're only a bad person if you accept a kidney to save your life. Fire the employee that gives it to you. True story. Damn, that sucks. Yeah. It's kind of like the story of the turtle and the scorpion. You know, the turtle's like, hey, you know, scorpion's like, hey, can I get a ride on you? And the turtle's like, I don't know, you're a scorpion. And then teams. I don't know, you're a scorpion, you're gonna sting me. He's like, I'm not gonna sting you. And he's like, okay. And takes him over to the lake. And then the scorpion stings the turtle. Sorry, I'm a scorpion. And then they both go down. Sometimes, you know, yeah, it's a choice. I was talking about the dude that rage quit due to not hearing a reply after port say, I know, like I was about to type. Like he didn't even, like, I'm supposed to type that fast? I can't even start making a probe? Alright, team games. Where are you guys at? So still, where you at? Let's see, 3 people voted. It was 3-1. So let's see if not, you left your keyboard at your other PC. All right, I'll play one more game. You guys get ready, whoever's in there, and we're good to go. That way we don't waste too much time. Go, go, go. The reception's getting bad. You're going through a tunnel? Oh, the hell? Through a tunnel. Where are you driving through? Why are you on the phone? No driving and texting. Stop it. You're under a tunnel?
Good luck. Have fun.
Were you always under a tunnel, or did you just like somehow get under a tunnel? Somehow, you know, I'm confused about this tunnel. Someone tells me I'm under. Sorry, bad reception. I'm under a tunnel. I'm thinking they're driving through a tunnel. You're walking through a tunnel?
SCV ready.
Is the tunnel coming to you?
What's going on? SCV ready.
Hey, your space construction vehicles are under attack.
Oh, is that what that stands for?
SCV ready.
What? Fake gift or any?
In the rear. Go ahead. SCV ready. Big job. In the rear with SCV ready. Yo. Move it. Roger. Yeah, whatever. Yep. Bad news? What's going on?
Yeah, exactly. You gotta do things. You gotta do things because you want to do it, whether the person's bad or good. If you're gonna, hopefully you have a choice. But I mean, sometimes you don't know who people are until you live with them. You know?
I'm listening.
That's what they say, right?
CC's upgraded.
In the rear with the gear. What's going on? Bad news. Go ahead. Huh? Huh? In the rear with... What? Let's... Got something for me to... Well, this better be good. Aye, aye. SCV ready. That's fine. By the number, you gonna give me orders? SCV ready. Who wants some? What's it worth? What? You want something? This better be good. You know we get SCV ready. Something's got something for me to kill. The reapers get from above. Who wants some? Been waiting. This better be good. You gonna give me orders? By the... You gonna give me... I've been waiting on you. By the...
Your add-on's done.
SCV ready. What? You want a piece of me, boy? Sure thing. Gangway coming through. SCV ready. By the... This better be good. You got it. Who wants some? SCV ready. Go ahead. Been waiting on you. Go, go, go! Outstanding. This better be good. Been waiting on you. Ah! You scared me! You gonna give me orders? Armed?
Systems go. Cyclone ready for action.
By the...
Cyclone,
You gonna give me orders?
got a target in.
Been waiting on you.
You know, I'm two behind that, I believe. Yeah. GG. Yeah, Reapers are hit and miss.
Good luck, have fun.
SCV ready. You're the boss. SCV ready. Go ahead.
This map is hot.
SCV ready.
Let's go scout.
In the rear with the gear. Bad news. SCV ready. Ah.
Oh, Zerg.
SCV ready. What's going on? Yes, sir. Bad news. Huh? SCV ready. In the rear. SCV ready. 'Cause SCV ready. Big job, huh? Gotcha. SCV ready.
Your base is under attack again.
The Grim Reaper has arrived. Hidden. Got something for me to kill. What's going on? Death from above. What's it worth?
CC's upgraded.
Go, go, go. You want a piece of me, boy? Ah! You scared me! We hear you. What? You want something? This better be
Got your
good.
nose.
That's all?
Yeah, he said nah. And then the Reaper, and then he didn't get anything done with the Lings. So with the Lings, what happens is the command center is being built here, and then the Lings come in and try to deny it, at least at the minimum. Force to cancel, built, you know, so they're trying to at least do that. But
Got something for me to kill.
yeah, so that they can macro a little bit and try to get somewhat of a lead. I'm just surprised because there's Overlord that saw the SCV. So the Overlord saw the SCV. You would figure, okay, where did the SCV go? But he was so eager to get to my base as fast as possible that's he got blindsided. Do we have people? In-house 2v2 if we have the players, yeah. If we have the players that want to. Wish I just pick, but I'm here. Oh man. No worry, no worry. We'll do it another time more earlier.
Good luck. Have fun.
Imagine flood screen might wake you up. Some horror. We have a horror game to play. It's up to you guys if we're gonna play that or if we're gonna play Skyrim. Yeah, it's up to you guys. I'll leave that vote to you guys, what you guys want to do tonight.
A new queen has emerged.
Oh, great. He found it. He spent just as much, though.
Hey, your base is under attack, man.
Our forces are under attack. Hey, your base is under attack.
It's a trap!
Evolution complete. running out of minerals back home.
Alright, now let's go look for other bases.
That field's been mined out. Hope you
A new queen has emerged.
Evolution complete.
Yeah, you'll get there. You'll get there, my
Mineral
friend.
field depleted.
You get that? You gotta micro a lot. You gotta work on your micro decision making. You gotta work on the juggling, immortal
A
juggling.
new queen has emerged.
That's what he was doing. So you gotta show me the scream on the warfield cutscene. Oh.
Well, show one of our viewer about
Let's
Hydralisk
see.
jump scare dat.
Oh shoot, a helmet.
Fall back! We're cut off! Belay that order! Stand your ground!
Oh. Never mind. Ooh, right in the. Yeah, who expected another Hydra coming at you? It's like. Yeah, that's funny. I mean, what would you think? You know, you just kill a Hydra and then one just comes right into your face. Happy New Year, Nick. GG. I'm doing good. What up, Soldier Rojas? Yeah, that was. Even in StarCraft. StarCraft's a horror game. Alright, let's go. Yeah, you're just not expecting the second Hydra. There was a third. Yeah, well, I was like, oh, we got the main one. Took him out. Finally get to breathe. You take a breath and then bam. Ask Phoenix? Yeah. Phoenix got his ass whooped. You like the lights? Oh, sorry. Yeah, the light. I gotta charge the battery. Brightens up even more, but this is good too. Oh. Yeah, we got that Chrono boost.
Good luck. Have fun.
Blurring up, yeah. You like the stuff that I make? Yeah, I do it out of passion. Mass Tempest. Let's see. Do something with it. Let's try to steal the gas if we could. Yeah, let's get the Zealot over there. The Zealot keeps the Reaper away. The Zealot a day keeps the Reaper away.
My life for Ire. We stand as one. Kasar, Exemplar, Ula Sadari. Honor guides me. By your will. For Artanis. We embrace the glory of battle. Our meditation is over. Mentaro Tazadan. Na Adan Atum. Honor guides me. Harun Naladan! We stand.
Dimensional strings attuned. The threads of fate lie bare. Harmonized. The enemy has discovered us. Interpret. Extrapolating strings. An omen. I see. It is destined.
I am the void. We.
How can I aid?
Direct my vengeance.
We interpret. You seek guidance. We meet our fate. I see.
You require my...
Genetic matrix. Direct my vengeance.
Dimensional strings attuned. An error. An omen.
Genetic matrix active.
The threads of fate lie bare. I see.
Mineral field depleted.
Har-
Direct my vengeance.
We interpret. Our fates are one.
Genetic matrix active.
We're running out of minerals back home.
Extrapolating strings. Install an omen.
All integrity failing.
The threads of fate lie. Our window is shut. We seek guidance.
That field's been mined out. Hope you have an expansion.
To victory. Glory. Armada
Oracle perceiving. I see. An ARD wash about. Now with time. Plans align. Extrapolating strength. You seek guidance? We interpret.
Matrix active.
Your upgrade's done.
Our window is short. Harmonized. It is destined. The stars.
For glory! I am here in the shadows. Genetic matrix active.
Oh.
Genetic matrix active.
Research finished.
That covers the call home. To even think about landing. Question is, how many people have stopped playing StarCraft because the frustration and stress. My God, it's sad. How many people? You know, you could look at it in that sense. How many people have I persuaded that this might not be their type of game? But then there's the other side where I'm doing YouTube videos and promoting my side, where people play the game because of how I play the game. So you got some people that leave possibly because of how I play the game, and then there's people that come in because of how I play the game. So it cancels out the sad part, you know. You have to shake out the weak hands, and you got to get the ones that are brave enough to play the game for what it is, you know, a real-time strategy game. If you think this is Minecraft, then the reality check is going to set in and then you're just going to be like, this is not my type of game. It's fun, it's cool, it's just not me. But I'm definitely promoting for others that do like it and like the way I play. So therefore it's a balance. Yeah, but that's my observation too, Soldier. That's been my observation on on that same question, you know, because that question's come up before, and you know, I've had time to think about that question, and that's what I came up with. I was like, yeah, that's true, but at the same time, it's a big boy game. This is a big boy game. You know, the weak are gonna definitely not be interested eventually. That's just the way it works. They might like it, but it might not be for them, but they still like it. It's just the way it works. It's a hard game. It's not meant to be easy. You know, that's why it's appreciated so much. I started getting back into StarCraft because a bunch of casts on the Flash started popping up. Oh, because of Flash? Flash is good. Plus, it's StarCraft 1, you know, God. I'm not a serious player, and I'm just amazed on how you do what you do. Yeah. Well, the love of the sport, and then I play from many years of experience. So a lot of my choices come from a lot of grinding of bad experiences. All this happened, I'm just able to retain it. I think that's a skill that one has to try to, like, you know, get better at as time goes, is retaining all that information and applying it. That's where I would say that's where intelligence kicks in, right? Intelligence is not of what you know, it's how you can express it, how you can bring it out to the real world. You can know a lot, but if you don't know how to say it and where a person can understand it, then the communication's not there. So the intelligence isn't there. So yeah, I feel like in that sense, I think my art kicks in on that part because I like art. Maybe that kind of helps out. Can learn from mistakes if you never make them. Being unafraid to fuck up is the best way to be. Yeah, Mobelisk, exactly. 100%. 100%. For every shot you don't make, what is it they say? For every shot you don't shoot or you don't throw, you miss. At the same time. Do the Nexus Rush for the good old days. I do with the music. Don't retain with StarCraft 2. You still have to love what you do, and StarCraft 2 is just something. It is a game you have to kind of like love to do it, because if not, it's such a grind that most people would just get fatigued from the grind. It's a commitment. You missed 100% of the shots you don't
Good luck,
take.
have fun.
That's how they say it. Nice. Thanks, Lasky. A pylon field. That would be cool, right? A small pylon field, so you could at least start off with not having to make a pylon if you don't want to. It's got a pylon right in the middle, you know, right there. That's a pylon right there.
Your probes are getting wrecked.
Oh, I didn't get gas.
They're attacking your base, you know.
Whoopsie. And I got supply block. Yeah, the gas part killed me.
I'm here. State them. I'm here. I'm here in the shadows. Cold is the void. Very well. I'm here in the shadows. Did I bidding?
No stalkers yet.
I'm here in the shadows.
Oh, the tank's here.
I am the
Yeah, I
voice
forgot the
of
gas. I forgot to collect gas. It's been a while since I've done the Nexus. No, it don't matter that he knows. It's, yeah, if I had the gas, it would be a lot better. What, that's right.
Good luck.
Have fun.
What race is he? What up, Nate? How are you? Happy New Year's 2025. Zerg.
Your probes are under attack.
Pylon under attack. They're attacking your probes. Watch your mineral line.
We embrace the glory of battle.
Your probes are under attack.
for ire. I'm in a team.
Your probes are getting wrecked.
Adam, command. Order, justice. Honor guides me. Ula Sadari. We stand as one. My life for Ire. And Taram Tazaga. Kassar de Templari. My life for Ire. By your will. I'm in a team. We are the Jahoran Shisa. Na Adam. We are the blades of Ire. Ura Sadar. We stand as one. Command. My life for Ire. Order. Justice. I'm in Adam. I'm in justice be done. We are command. Adam Atu. We stand as one. We are the blades of Ire. Order, Shista.
I am here in the shadows.
Ula Sadari. I'm in peace.
I am the voice.
Justice be done.
Cold is the voice. I am the heart of darkness. I am here in the shadows. You require my skills. I am here in the shadows. Raku. For the reckoning. I am here in the shadows. I am the voice of the eclipse. I am the heart of darkness. Shall be as you say. Very wise. No. Very well.
Pretty bad shape.
I am here in the shadows. We move. Sleep. Cold. Consciousness awakened.
field's been mined out. Hope you have an expansion.
Our foes surround us.
Mineral field depleted.
That disruptor. Oopsie.
We're running out of minerals back home.
We are one.
I don't have warp gate. I was trying to warp in units. Oops.
That field's been mined out. Hope you have an expansion.
It shall be as you say. I am here in the shadows. I am here in the shadows.
Research complete.
Job's done.
I am here. Let our enemy know our fury. Let our enemy know our fury. Let our enemy know our fury. I am here in the shadows. I am here in the shadows.
Not enough mutas. What was that? He already pulled it out. Have you seen any of Printef's recent cannon rushes? Pretty filthy. The reduced Stalker Gateway time makes it kind of broken if done right. The reduced Stalker Gateway? What do you mean? Oh, you're talking about without a gateway? Yeah, I've done all the cannon rushes you could think of. I just, you know, do different ones at different times. Right now I'm doing you know, right now I'm kind of just exploring these new maps. Some of them I don't really like the cannon rushes, the locations. So I'm kind of just seeing some of these maps which one I even like. But gateway rush, oh, what do you mean, like a gateway, forge gateway, or no gateway, just forge? I don't think he's come up with anything new. Let me know if he has, but sure, I haven't seen a cannon rush. Kind of messed up a couple times right here. Masslings. I did some one against Loco in a row with batteries, proxy gateway. Oh, you mean against Zerg? Because Loco's a Zerg. You're talking about pylon gateways, batteries, and stalkers and stuff. Yeah, I've done that. I've done it with different styles. Yeah, someone tried to do that against me. I think Hearthstone, I guess, did it in his YouTube video recently because someone was trying to do it against me earlier. Except he did it too close. Still be on. What are you doing here? Yeah, it's a strong build. It's a strong build. Building right here, going cannons, pylons, gateways. I guess a couple stalkers with batteries. Deny the Ravagers, the Roach Ravagers. Yeah, no, I've already done it. So I put it on the Florencio files my way. I like to do disruptors. I do a couple stalkers and go into disruptor play, and I call it bowling night. I go bowling. But then now the disruptors aren't as good, so I don't know if that, you know, how much more impact would that be now? Doing it the way it's either Immortals, you go Immortals, or you go disruptors. You could pick your poison. But yeah, I put it on the Florencio file, so I'm always trying to do something different, coming up with different builds. But yeah, you can always check it out. Oh my goodness, What is the flying troop that is picking up the cloud? That's a prism. It's a warp prism. It could warp in units and it could pick up units. Of course, it has its space limitations, but it's really interesting unit for you know, bringing your army to them. Like you could warp in, you could be right there with add more army right instantly. Yeah, that's an old build though, Nate. It's a good one to have. You should learn how to do that, like up front versus Zerg. I've been doing something a little different, kind of like in between that right now, where I get 2 probes and I branch out the second one just before I get to the natural, and I tease the Overlord. So I'll just make a couple cannons from there forward. I've been trying to do, instead of the gateway process, just kind of like add the cannons a little quicker, where they don't, you know, because the Overlords like to watch. They're like right there. No, they don't warp in carriers. No carriers. They can only warp in with what's from warp gates. So Stalkers, Templars, DTs, you know, what is it? Yeah, everything from the gateway only. Sentries, gateways, what was it? Sentries, Zealot, Stalkers, Adepts, Templars, DTs. Oh, I was like, you know, never know. Like, someone's gonna be like, Flo, you lied to me. It was ready to go, set it up. I had my carriers and it didn't come out. It cost me my MMR points. Now I gotta cut you. They should have made the disruptor recharge faster when they nerfed the damage. Something, right? That something. Give them something. I don't even know why they even removed it. I don't think it needed to be removed. Cyclones are back. They're really strong. The Hydras are stronger than ever. I don't understand why that had to be removed. Like there wasn't. Yeah, I don't get it. We got the Colossus ain't the best at all. We get crushed with corruptors. I don't know. I don't get it. I've asked before, why don't you play in the tournament? Why do I? Well, me personally, because I work. You know, my lifestyle isn't set up where I could just go and do tournaments and spend money and travel and stuff like that. That doesn't, you know, if I could afford it, then yeah, I could. Obviously, I would just be like, yeah, cool. I'll go to tournaments and, you know, rent hotels and, you know, stay there and fly back home and, you know, yeah, that'd be great. But yeah, no, I don't have that luxury, so that's why I don't. You know, instead, I put my time in learning how to be a streamer. You know, doing YouTube videos and learning how to edit and all the little things. You know, that's where I'm putting my investment time is that project. But yeah, no, I don't have the luxury to do tournaments. So it's like, for me, as a competitive player, you either go big or you go home. And I don't go halfway. I don't just do a little bit of tournaments. You know, you're just teasing yourself. You know, so if you're gonna do it, you're gonna, you know, go in the deep end. But if you don't do it, then you gotta, you know, learn how to, you know, do whatever you want to do. For me, yeah, since that's not my, you know, luxury, being a streamer is the next best thing. Yeah. So it's not that I don't want to, but at the same time, if you're going to be you know, if I was to do that, then I'd be playing serious. You know, I wouldn't even talk. I'd just, you know, be full mindset, full try hard mode, you know, I'd be on a different grind. You got a replay? Put it on the Discord. Oh, we'll check it out right now. But you get notoriety? Oh, to be in there? Yeah, but you gotta understand my playstyle. You don't really get that much popularity. You know, the community base is more structured to standard meta. You know, you're a normal person if you play standard. you're weird. You're a noob if you don't play standard. If you play different. So I mean that's usually the overall. So like it doesn't favor me too much. Yeah, for me, I love StarCraft. I really enjoy it. I like to share with others how to get better at the game. You know, I'm enjoying what I'm doing. You know, like my targets are being met. Let's just say of satisfaction of enjoying how I'm enjoying StarCraft. I don't feel like there's a void doing tournaments or not doing tournaments. I think you'd win just the fact that you in the hat. Yeah, this hat make me a winner. Damn right. Just going in there with the Nexus hat. I think your playstyle is way more suited to lower level players, honestly. It's more of a do what you want and experiment and find your own strats, but that is my opinion. Yeah, and I think as you know, my playstyle is not in favor of the meta, you know, and the meta is where the patches usually looked at. You know, all the patches are to improve the meta. If you're off meta, then you're gonna fall off in that, you know, competitive edge, because the edge goes to the meta. That's why Haas, all these creative players are not as in, you know, they're not able to get up there. They're once in a while you could, but depends on the patch. Now it's not in our favor, so the best thing you could do is enjoy StarCraft your way and not worry about a rank at that point. You know, if it's not in your favor because of how the game is structuring or being you know, directed, all you could do is just enjoy the best of it. So it just leaves one thing, you know, to play it and explore it, you know, and let the exploration and the journeys be the part that it is the good part of StarCraft, not the ranking. You know, it's great to say I'm the best, but if you can't do that, then the best thing you could do is be, you know, one of the best, but at, you know, in your own way. You know, worrying about rank is miserable. I know it is. It's stressful. It's stressful worrying about rank. It's better if you're gonna worry about something, worry about how to get better. That's what I try to do. That's where my worries go. What do I need to do better? How can I do this faster? How do I remember this? Try to remember that. Yeah, that's what I try to do. Okay, I'm gonna enjoy watching your... Alright, Soldier Rojas, you have a good one. If you played under Florencio's handle, if you want me to play it... Oh, let's watch the replay first. Yeah, this is I have a Florencio handle in the Europe side we've been using. Let's watch this replay and then we'll play on this account for a little bit. Yeah, exactly, Nate. Most of the fun is exploring it, trying to figure it out, going your own route. And the cool part is when you get better and you start evolving, you know, It's your evolution, because this game has a lot of evolution for you to, like, keep growing and getting better. And your builds will just change a little bit, or you start going to a different route. There's so many toys to play with, so. Alright, here in El Dorado, we have our Zerg player in the red. It is Sigint Sainti, our Zerg, up against our Templar in the blue. It is from TH Thint. It is Tarniak. Tarniak? Let's see here. Alright, overlords are scouting. SCV's coming in, getting a nice good view. What do we see? Late hatchery. Drone coming down. That's a pull first. Gas pull. Ah, the pull's late. Interesting. And what? We're not mining either, so we're gonna go wait for the. We're gonna wait. 16 worker. Yeah. Oh no! Now we're pulling. We got 2 gases going for that expo. I'm going by Sigint. See, I don't know how to say it. Sigint. Zigint. Oh, okay. It is Zigint. Signal interrupt. Oh, signal interrupted. So we got eyes on the sky. There's no Marine right now to punish that Overlord, so that Overlord's, yeah, looking away. Like, what do you got over here? Yeah, finally, yeah, look at that Marine being built. It's training right now. It's hitting the gym. Doing some labs, all kinds of stuff in there. Freshening up. That Overlord saw pretty good. Well, saw 2 gases. Saw everything you need to see technically. The only thing is, you kind of want to... Is there a factory coming up? I'm not sure where the gas is going. There's like no gas in sight yet. There goes the factory. Yeah, my OCD's kicking in. That factory is like blocked by this gas if you want a tech lab or a reactor. No, this one too. We love blocks. Yeah, let's block it. What? We don't need no tech lab. Power score is based on the real quick easy. There we go. Yep, landed. Alright, meanwhile, we're going for the Bailey nest. Ooh wee. Alright, so how are we gonna do this? Oh, the lings are already, they're forming. There's 2 supply depots, but we can get supply blocked if we go for the supply depots. And we're waiting for a few more reinforcements. Oh! He's in. Oh no. Oh, his tanks were not even. They're almost there. Yeah, no PF. PF would help. Get a PF. Dang. Give him a little heart. Shit, I don't know what. I don't know what GAF is. You nothing but a dumb booty. Your uncle won't even. What? Damn. The harsh one right there. This one really hates your guts right now. That was anger right there. Dang. Oh, okay. Yeah, see, I don't know that meta. See, yeah, we aren't. Yeah, MMR, it gets tricky. MMR, I don't really talk about MMR very much because it's like, it's such a, it's subjective. Like, if you're playing outside the meta, no watching YouTube videos that show you how the pros do it, and no paper where it shows you how to do it exactly, or a replay that shows you how the pros do it exactly. You know, and then doing it over and over and over, that same build over and over again, and one for each race. I feel like you can get to a point where, yeah, you're repetitive enough with the best build that's already, you know, known, and your MMR can be high. It could be at a higher, you know, MMR than you would be able to be capable of. But if you tried something different, right? If you don't do that and you're just playing freestyle, you're not gonna have that same MMR. you're not gonna be, you know, anywhere near that MMR. And so it's so complicated when someone tries to get what rank you are, what MMR you are, because it's like, it's hard to judge. A number shouldn't be able to judge you, because some people use that number and they abuse it by, you know, optimizing. And, you know, if you're trying to play the game naturally, you know, that, you know, the MMR is going to be different, of course. So I don't know. It's always confusing. You know, I was, when I hear when people say, "What's your MMR?" they're pretty much saying, "Hey, let me turn you around and read the back cover real quick." And then you read the back cover and you're like, of the book, and you're like, "Oh, I know what you're about." You know, you look at the book and you judge the cover, and you know, I think that's the thing about MMR. People put you in a bracket the moment you give them an MMR. So I know you're right here. It's like, what? Just because I gave you a number, you place me right here in skills and whatever. It's so complicated, you know. It's just another way to judge you without understanding you. I always feel, you know, because I could do a standard meta build and I can get higher rank because of that standard meta build. So then at the same point, then what's the point, you know? You can be like, is that an organic MMR or standard meta MMR? At that point, you gotta ask, right? What kind of MMR is that? Am I tripping, or does the camera look better? I'm not sure. I messed with it a little bit. It doesn't look that great, but I messed with it. But yeah. Speaking of that, let me check on something. Drop something. It does? That's good.
SCV ready.
Could be the Nexus lights.
Huh? In the rear with the SCV ready. Ah! You scared me! SCV ready. SCV ready.
What's on my head? It's a Nexus hat.
What's going on? Big jump. SCV ready.
James said, I like watching games from Hearthstone, Thermal, Florentine because they are more interesting than games between the top pros. Yeah,
SCV ready.
I was seeing Pig casting a pro game recently, and he was hoping that he would come in to see some fresh material, something different, and he was a little frustrated that he didn't see it.
In the rear with the
He's
gear.
like, you know, trying to see something fresh. He's like, it's the same stuff.
Ready.
The exact same stuff that they were doing left. They, you know. So yeah, I mean, once you see it a million times, the mystery's not too, you know, it's not there.
SCV ready.
The Grim Reaper has arrived.
Huh?
Oh, let's
Bad
see.
news.
I'm listening.
SCV ready.
What's it worth? Agreed.
What's going on?
Who wants some? Been waiting on you.
Bad news. In the rear with the gear.
Got something for me to kill.
Command center upgrade complete.
Go, go, go! I'm going. Fair enough. Done. On the way. Yeah. What's it worth? Geronimo! Nothing I can't handle.
Go ahead. Yes, sir. SCV ready. Big job, huh?
Armed?
Huh?
I'm listening. Yes, indeed. We're screwed.
Add-on complete.
All right. Oh,
SCV ready.
got some. I'm listening. View the... Yeah. What's it worth? Agreed. Fair enough. Let's do this. Oh, that's all done.
What's going on? Ah!
A lot of sentries, huh?
Add-on complete.
In the rear with the gear.
Optics online. Let's go kill something.
SCV ready. Huh? SCV ready. Big job, huh? SCV ready.
Systems go. Cyclone ready for action.
You're enjoying Transport, but even his Terran games are boring.
Optics
Yeah, some of them over and over again.
Let's
They're more standard.
SCV ready.
Yeah, well, I like, you gotta think like Thermal, you know?
Systems go.
Thermal
Cyclone
tries
ready
to
for
keep it
action.
bizarre and chaotic even for every time. Like, the objective is to stay uncomfortable.
Bad news. Go ahead.
Optics online. Let's go.
You know,
SCV
keep the
ready.
pan hot.
Comms, this ought to be good.
Research.
SCV ready.
Systems go. Cyclone ready for action.
In the rear with the gear. What's going on? SCV ready.
Optics online. Let's go kill something.
Okay, and we need to get some
SCV
tanks too.
ready. Big job. In the rear with the gear. Ah! Go ahead. SCV ready. What's the big job? Huh? Bad news. In the rear with the gear.
Alright. So this one's a viewer request.
Go ahead.
Double command center PF rush.
SCV ready.
Fueled up, ready to go.
Ready for action.
SCV ready.
Look, there's an observer right here. You can tell. Like, see this?
Ready to roll out.
Mineral field.
SCV ready.
Cyclone en route.
Mineral field depleted.
Moving it.
What's going on? SCV ready.
Fueled up, ready to go. Ready to roll out.
SCV ready. Ah! You scared me!
Command center upgrade complete.
SCV ready.
Base is under attack.
Oh shit. Bad timing.
SCV ready.
Cyclone en
We gotta look better.
route. Systems go. Cyclone ready for action.
Yeah, I gotta learn where they're at. That's what I gotta do before we move out. We gotta see where his army's at. Oopsie. We'll make it work sometime. Once I figure it, get all the bugs and whistles out. Request a double whopper with an extra melty cheese. Would I reckon? Extra cheese. Dum, 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 dum. StarCraft 3? Well, they're talking about StarCraft 3, but they're talking about first-person shooter StarCraft 3. Oh, it's Zerg.
I am here in the shadows. It shall be as you say. I am the voice. Take that. We are one. I am the... We are...
Your probes are under attack.
Cold is the... I am the heart of darkness. Very well.
Prismatic core online. You have full power. This vessel shall be We face the enemy. Channel the light divine. It shall be done. Our pylon is under attack. Genetic matrix active. I am the heart. This vessel. I am the void.
Mineral field depleted. Direct my vengeance.
Too many. Run.
Base is under attack.
No, not a good edge. Too many hydros. Well played. We need way more defense. I didn't want to invest too much though. I don't think it would be worth it to invest too much there.
Huh? Move it! Go ahead, SCV ready. Roger.
Oh, it's this map.
Bad news. SCV ready. Yeah, what? Big job, huh? You're the boss. SCV ready. What's going on? Yep. SCV ready. In the rear with the gear. Uh-huh. SCV ready. Yo. Ah! You scared me. Big job. SCV ready. Go ahead. Huh? Will do. What's going on? Bad in. Huh? SCV ready. Big job, huh?
See if we can get the Evo chamber. I mean the engineering bay.
SCV ready. Yeah, whatever. SCV ready. Ah! You scared? Go ahead. SCV ready. Big job, huh?
This better be good.
SCV ready.
Been waiting on you.
SCV ready. Huh?
Armed and ready.
Yes.
You gonna give me your...
SCV ready. Yep.
Who wants some?
Command center upgrade complete.
This better be good. Give me some.
SCV ready.
I feel ya.
SCV ready.
Command center upgrade complete. Add-on complete.
SCV ready. Ah. SCV ready. What's going on? SCV ready. Big job.
Alright, we're gonna get these.
Bad news. SCV ready.
Add-on
SCV ready. Big job. What's going on? SCV ready.
Add-on complete.
Got it. Optics online.
SCV ready. Ah!
Who wants some?
Big job.
You gonna give me orders?
SCV ready.
For action.
I'm on it. Show.
What's going on?
You got coordinates or what? Oh, I'll get there. Nothing will stop. Optics online. Let's go kill something. Adjusting for new coordinates. Open into position. Cyclone on this ought to be good. Got a target in mind. I get ya. Oh, I'll get
Wake up
Bad
in your bed
news?
and do whatever you want. You take the red pill. You stay in Wonderland.
Show me optics online.
I show
Let's
you.
go kill something. Open into position. Here. Cyclone on route. Cyclone systems go. Cyclone ready for action.
SCV ready.
Stop me. This ought to be good. Cyclone receiving. Come.
SCV ready.
Oh, I'll get there. You got coordinates?
Fueled up, ready to go.
Research complete.
Ready to raise some hell. SCV ready.
Got no
Add-on complete.
definitely.
Mineral field depleted.
SCV ready.
Need something blown up?
What's going on?
Go ahead. What's that?
Ready to raise some hell.
Speak. Got no patience. Lay it on me. Give us another shot.
Nothing'll stop me. Got a target in mind. Channel clear, boss. Show me who you want to die. Moving it. Console. Cycle.
Mineral field depleted.
Oh, my supply
Go
block.
ahead.
You got channels clear. Got a target in mind.
SCV ready.
Adjusting for new coordinates. Show me who you... Cyclone receipt. You got coordinates or what? Nothing else. Systems go. Cyclone ready for action. I get you. Got it.
Mineral field depleted.
There. Show me who you want to die. Nothing will stop.
Ah! You scared me. Huh? Bad news. In the rear. SCV ready.
Ready to roll out.
You got coordinate channels clear, boss.
Fueled up.
Systems go. Cyclone.
SCV ready.
Mineral field depleted.
What's our target?
SCV ready.
Move it. Lay it on me. Fueled up, ready to go.
SCV ready.
What's that? Oh, go ahead. Got no. Speak up. What's our target?
Optics.
SCV ready.
Fueled up, ready to go. Rolling out. Ready to roll out.
SCV ready.
Fueled up, ready to go. I'll give it my best shot. What's that? On my way.
Systems go. Cyclone ready for action.
And do.
Cyclone.
Going.
Got a target in mind.
What's that? Rolling.
Channel's clear, boss. Show me.
What's our... Lay it on me. Go ahead.
Optics online. Let's go kill something.
SCV ready.
Give up.
This
Got no patience for... What's our target?
systems go. Cyclone ready for action.
Need something load up?
SCV ready. Ready to raise some hell.
Go ahead. What's that?
Ready to raise some SCV ready. Ready to raise some hell.
What's our target?
This ought to be good. You got coordinates?
Go ahead. Got no patience. Need something.
Taking some fire here.
What's our target? Give us your best shot. What? Hey, going. What's our target?
Got him.
SCV ready. Ready to raise some hell.
Rolling out. Lay it on me.
Got deep in there.
Got no patience.
We try to displace his hatchery so we can make a hatchery base next to him. So we're waiting for the drone. And then once he did that, I made it over here. But a barracks would normally be common over here, so he probably will look over there. See? But because of that, he's not looking up here, because why would it be up there? It should be close by. If that was even, you know. So that's how I kind of hide it secretly. And I make a PF right away, so just in case my time runs out. He's scouting everything, trying to scout things. A lot of lings. Look at those lings. It's good to have a PF to fall back to. trained them. GG. Just flying PF that shoots air while flying should be hilarious. Like a flying, almost like a BC. Let's see. Except ultimate CRM. It's Jake from State Farm. State Farm is there. Something like that. What's that song? Yeah. Dirty PF rush. If you want to do a PF rush, that's definitely one that you could do. It's complicated, but it can land some interesting games. I got flying PF to shoot. That'd be cool. Shoot, I'd do it. I'll do double PF attacks. Well, make 3 command centers. Why use command centers for expos when you could use them for, you know, army? Haha, you can't land. Like, that's not the game plan, bro. Bring a bunch of command centers. Like, what is this? He's already got a pool. That's like a late hatch.
life for ire.
Our pylon is under attack.
My life for ire. My meditation. My life for ire. Orange is not. We stand. My life for ire. We are the blade. Justice speak. We stand as one. Custome de Templari. For Artanis. My life for ire. My meditation is over. We are the blades of ire. None can withstand. Command me. Adon. Just my life for ire. We embrace the glory of battle. Orange, we stand as one. Orange is... Adon Aktu. Command me. I'm in justice. The orange is... We stand as one. On night. Antara Tassadar. Justice be done. Ula Sadar. For Artanis. By your will. We are the blades of ire. We embrace the glory of battle.
Base is under attack.
Custome de Templari. On night. Adon Aktu. My meditation is over. Antara.
Base is under attack.
Ula Sadari. None can withstand the Templar. Command me. We embrace the glory of battle.
Base is under attack.
We stand as one. Justice be done.
Base is under attack.
Zack. Phase Crystal. We face the enemy. Zaknaku Mirat. Prismatic core online. Fire. This vessel shall channel the light of Io. This vessel. Mirat full Zaknak. Phase. Channel the light. We are at full power.
Take a base.
Base is under attack.
Curious, can Mothership Rush beat those queens?
Yeah, but not the Hydras. We will get Mothership.
Base is under attack. Mineral field depleted.
We'll get Tempest and Carriers.
Carrier has arrived.
Mineral field depleted.
Channel the light.
Mineral field.
Genetic matrix active.
Mineral field depleted.
Kinala atu.
Mineral field depleted. Mineral
Ice, icicle. Pop, popsicle. Testing.
What? What up, the original booger? How you
Mineral
doing?
field depleted.
What's cracking?
We await.
Genetic matrix.
Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted. Our pylon is under attack.
Direct line.
We await.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Direct line.
Kinala atu.
Base is under attack.
We face the enemy.
Your probes are under attack. Base is under attack. Research complete. Base is under attack.
We proceed.
That is the light of iron. Annihilation commences.
Your base is under attack. The enemy.
Genetic matrix active.
We await. As guide. We await. Reinforcing.
Your probes are under attack.
Guide us. Sire. Kinala Atum. Direct us. We await. Reinforcing silence. Where the step. We await. As Kinala Atum.
Yeah. Yeah, the gateways. Ooh, chocolate. You're out of here? Have a good night, the original booger. Oh, Sculpt Video. There's I'm gonna good. Talking with you. Stay slim. Your beautiful server mates. Have a good night.
Reinforcing Cyweb.
To Gordon and Mata. Yeah, we're trying to do some harass on their side, but yeah, you came attacking me. You like that one? Started with the 4 gate. Yeah, we pylon blocked this. The reason we pylon blocked so we can make a hatchery right here. Make a hatchery right here. It's so close to my gateways. Now the game plan for me is not to go inside the base. You don't want to go inside the base. That's always a no-no. If you want to try to get ahead of the game, ahead of your opponent, is you just make sure that they don't take a base. The roaches are coming. That's inevitable. The roaches are coming, and the spines are here. They're gonna have spines. They're gonna have stuff here. You're gonna lose time if you don't go for the hatcheries right now, and you go for the main, and you lose units in the main. You're not gonna be able to maybe kill the hatcheries later when the roaches start coming out. So 100% hatcheries, main and natural and third have to go. The other one is the cannon in the back, just to make sure the lings don't come and try to kill this off. But we don't need this anymore. If you notice, I'm not making any more zealots. That's it. Zealots are done. The objective is done. The hatcheries are done. He's on low econ. So the next best thing right now is to take an expo. This is not going to be easy to take because I walled. I walled because I don't want him to retaliate with lings. So we got that covered. But it leaves us vulnerable not taking a base. So that's why we take a hidden base. But we do this before the roaches come and while the zealots are alive. Because that way he's got to keep an eye on the zealots and not worry about anything else in the map. First, let's deal with the problem. So that's the reason why. And it gives me time. I got to get a cannon so that the lings that do find me will be able to get denied. Nope. I weakened the queen in case we have an opportunity. I weaken the queen. That's not always an everything, but if the void ray, if I send void rays and the queen still hasn't healed, that's less DPS I have to deal with. Same thing with the hatchery. If I decide to just go straight for the hatchery, and if they didn't heal it, that's less DPS to go with. The roaches are coming over to me. We know he's gonna commit, but I already have void ray. Void ray's good. Clear it. For me, the next objective is deny the third. The natural, you're not gonna be always denying it, but the third you can deny. If you can deny the third, it's huge because that's gonna slow down the macro game for the Zerg. So I'll take what I can get. And in this case, you can't take out the natural. Look at all those queens. Bunch of queens, but they can't get out just yet, or they're no creep enough to get out. So that means that third was a little bit delayed. We break out. We take a third and we protect it with the void raids. At this point, the void raids aren't that useful here. They got hydras, queens. They're gonna eventually get this base. So the next thing I could do is stay on top of the macro, protect the natural with the void raids, get a third, and then transition. And I'm transitioning with Tempest because Tempest don't have to worry about interceptors getting killed. If there's too many hydras, the interceptors will get wiped out. But with the Tempest, you could always land a shot. He was in a bad spot. He went way in the corner base, right? And that leaves him vulnerable because it takes forever to go back home. Unless he had a Nidus Worm, he's got to go all the way back home. And so during that time, I'm attacking him. And it takes him forever to go either my base or his base. It takes distance because I'm not combining my bases so easily. So if he's here, then it's easy to go to your main base right away because it's right next door. But when it's way out here, he's like, oh, where do I go? Now he went over here. But my mothership, I'm using my mothership for the recall because I already used the recall for my probes so that they don't die. And I cut them off. Alright, Rafa needs, I'll catch you up. Hey, keep them coming. Send me some more replays. I'll try to help out on where to, any advice I could give. But yeah, don't be shy bringing out replays. I'm down to cast them. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick little break. When I come back, let's vote. Do we play Skyrim? Let's see, poll. Let's see, Skyrim or StarCraft? What's it? There we go. You guys can put in your votes. If it's a horror game, there's one. It's called Unholy. We've never played it before. What? I don't have let's see, trailer. Commercial.
Mom, I keep having those dreams about an old lady.
That is the last time I let you watch TV that late.
Can't you see me? I'm here. It's so dark. I don't want to be here.
I'm sorry, Miss Linda, but there's nothing we can do. According to our tests, he's a perfectly healthy boy, so...
But he is getting worse. These nightmares.
Once again, I'm sorry.
Welcome to the Spring of Eternity, Sister Dorothea and Brother Gabriel. I hope you'll find here what you're looking for.
With this, I accept the eternal city and its throne. With this, I sacrifice who I am and what I own. I submit my past and those who define me. To experience the life eternal untimely.
Yeah, slingshot.
In 2015, Nordic changed the game.
They changed it. Alright, so that's... Yeah. So we'll do that when we come back. And then later on, if we do, we could take a break and do the what's it? Skyrim. So we could probably do Skyrim in the late night. So in 1 hour, I'm gonna take a quick hour break. Oh man, gotta walk around, do some stuff. But in 1 hour, we'll start this game. The Unholy. Yeah, we got YouTube breaks over here. We got. Alright. I'll be back. You and sewer break. Yeah, you gotta walk out. You gotta circulate those legs. Get the blood pumping. Alright. Let me take you guys somewhere to see who's streaming right now for the meantime. And I'll see you guys for some more StarCraft tomorrow. Oh, Dave Test is on? Give it to Uncle Dave. Can't even. Alright, see you guys soon.